What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you, Madden 19. I want to thank David Hunt for sending me this over, because I've had a lot of people send me little snippets about this, but never something, I guess, this concise and clear about this development trait decreasing when a player is doing well. So, for example, we're taking a look at a player that met fantasy goals in terms of tackles, sacks, and interceptions. You can see in terms of the player award, 3 Pro Bowls and the Defensive Back of the Year, and yet, for some reason, the development trait changes and he loses his quick development. Now, it doesn't make sense to me that you constantly have players that have these issues occur. And I get down at the bottom, yes, he missed a milestone, but that was a team milestone. You can see lost at home by over 3 touchdowns. And sometimes there's things that occur with a player's team that impacts the player in real life. But it seems like in Madden, it's way too connected to that development trait. And I was wondering if you guys have had an opportunity, as I've played my franchise out and I've seen more and more things like this happen. I understand that players can't continually develop at the same pace and the same rate, and you obviously don't want a player to develop the same way, but it seems strange when you meet all the criteria. It seems odd when you have a player excel globally in the league, that you continue to see a player suffer because things change in terms of their development. And you've worked, in some cases, hard to get a player where you want them to be so that you can make them a cornerstone of your team, and then all of a sudden the development rate decreases because it seems like, and I guess my opinion is, there's an arbitrary connection to the player that changes for some reason that you're not totally aware of in the midst of everything else going perfect. And it just seems like one of those poor programming things that we have to deal with in terms of EA, one of those things that doesn't make sense, that you can't explain, and generally it comes down to something very simple, like the team losing at home, that you don't always correlate to what's going on. So if you guys have seen this, or you have an answer as to why this happens, I would love to know. I've seen it happen to my players, I've seen it happen to other players. It is an impacting issue of this game. I'd love to know what you guys think about it. Appreciate you checking it out. I will be back very shortly with more commentary.